Manchester United 2, Barcelona 1. One team came to play football and one team came to manipulate the referee. Unsurprisingly, the team who came to play football ended up winning the game. Let's analyze. In this game, just as we were in the game in the Camp Nou, we were very aggressive and very effective with our pressing. We were able to press very high and aggressively, as is the case here with Weghorst against Christensen, Fred, Wan-Bissaka and Bruno Fernandes occupying this space here, occupied by Balde and Frenkie de Jong, which of course forces Christensen to make a mistake. Casemiro intercepts the ball, Wan-Bissaka triangle with Bruno Fernandes towards Marcus Rashford, and I'm sorry, this is a free kick. You know, this is a free kick. He just chopped him. He didn't play the ball, right? But this is an example of effective pressing from Manchester United against Barcelona here at Old Trafford. However, Barcelona, just like all top teams, they were able to adapt. And what I like about Barcelona here, one thing that I like about it is that they are willing to sacrifice their values, you know, their tiki-taka values, you know, playing from the back, playing patiently, short passes only, because they knew that the only way to deal with Manchester United very aggressive and potent press was to actually go wide and direct, like here. So they have Ter Stegen, who is a very good ball-playing sweeper keeper with right foot or left foot, going wide towards Koundé. There were also a lot of times when they were like this with Araujo, all the way towards Balde over there. The reason why they use this strategy is because Manchester United, as part of our press, we play more compact, high, which leaves spaces on the wings right here. So Balde and Koundé were actually quite aggressive, and Barcelona were using them as an outlet to get the ball out and bypass our press. So they were actually quite efficient at it, quite effective. This is why in the first half we looked a little unsettled. Is because maybe we were not expecting Barcelona to play this way, the way they did, right? Now, this is the sequence that has led to Barcelona's first goal. Just as they did in the Camp Nou, they didn't really score any amazing goals from open play, but rather they scored from a penalty kick, right? But here, what I want to outline is Frenkie de Jong's influence in the heart of Barcelona's midfield. Look, Frenkie de Jong here is demanding the ball, and this is why he's such a valuable player. Takes the ball in. It doesn't matter if two players are around him. Look what he does. Look what he does. Just like a hot knife through butter. That's his main asset. His USP, if you are familiar with business terms. What makes him unique as a player is this: his ability to dribble through the heart of the opposition's midfield. This, of course, leads to this Barcelona chance and a cross towards Balde, right? Now, here Bruno Fernandes, who just got skinned by Frenkie de Jong. Now, you got to admire his stamina of being in this position right here. Makes a silly mistake. I mean, in these kind of situations, look, Balde he's not facing the goal. He is not in a dangerous position. What you got to do here is just stand next to him, force him outside of the box. But of course, here Bruno Fernandes recklessly drags him. Of course, Balde falls down like he's in a commercial for mattresses, you know. I mean, come on, guys. This should not have happened, but it happened. But the refereeing, the quality of the refereeing throughout the first half was questionable at best. And I think this reaction by Casemiro right here sums it up, the stare that he's given the referee, because that's how we all felt, right? Now, in the first half, I think you may have noticed that Erik Ten Hag made some sketchy, lineup choices. For example, we were expecting Weghorst in that number 10 position when he's been very effective, including against Barcelona in the first leg. However, we didn't play that way. We played with Weghorst as number 9, Rashford on the left, Bruno Fernandes on the right, and Sancho as a number 10. So in the second half, Erik Ten Hag rectified that by substituting Weghorst with Antony. Why? Because we needed more pace and directness on the wings. That would also allow Rashford to play centrally, adding that pace through the middle, and Bruno Fernandes to play as a number 10. And that, of course, has paid off. Okay, so this is the second goal. Now, the second goal came from a Manchester United throw-in. But also what I like about this is that we are able to position our players in a way that cages the opposition in. So the moment, as you can see, the ball is dropping here. When the ball drops into this area, there are high chances that one of the Manchester United players is going to be the one that gets it. And in this kind of positions, in this area of the pitch right here, pretty much everything can happen. The ball drops over here, a missed pass, anticipated and cut down by Sancho over here. Bruno Fernandes, he knows exactly what he's going to do. Turns, lifts his head, and sees Fred in this pocket of space right here. Fred, beautiful first touch, and then the finish. And look here, Frenkie de Jong is the one next to him. Guys, I think that Frenkie de Jong is going to end up joining Manchester United this summer just so he doesn't have to play against Fred ever again. Because Defensively, Fred has tamed him during these 2 legs. And then offensively, Fred is able to find space and even able to score a goal in a zone that is supposed to be marked and occupied by Frankie de Jong. Beautiful goal with his right foot. Outside of the foot. Beautiful, beautiful finish. Fred, he's been amazing for us this season. He's still going on an upward trajectory. Amazing. Now, the second goal that we scored. This goal is where Barcelona's attempts at manipulating the referee is going to come back to bite them in the ass. Okay, so it starts with Lisandro Martinez in our own box, in our own half, of course. He is very good at playing these cross-field passes from the back. Okay, and here this is another example towards Luke Shaw. Now Luke Shaw comes in, again, another player who has been pretty amazing for us. Back heel towards Bruno Fernandes. Now this is a case where Rafinha could have actually won this duel with Bruno Fernandes if he had attempted to actually play the ball, if he had attempted to actually challenge Bruno Fernandes. However, Rafinha, just like all Barcelona players, they don't attempt to actually challenge for the ball. What they do is that the moment they feel a contact, they automatically go down in order for them to get a free kick from the ref. The ref made a good decision. This was a fair challenge. He kept it going. Bruno Fernandes towards Garnacho. Garnacho with a shot. Fred with another. You got now. A lot of people might say, okay, well, this was a lucky goal, because the ball ends up here towards Antony because of 2 missed shots, 2 blocked shots by Garnacho and Fred. But you make your own luck. And so we were in this position because we actually progressed the ball effectively into the final third. And because we tried our luck, we shot, we had attempts at goal. So the ball is here. Beautiful, beautiful finish by Antony. So happy for him as well, because we all know how talented he is. We all know how much of a key player he can be for Manchester United. So I hope that this goal gives him the confidence that he needs. And then finally, a word of praise for Varane here, because this is why you invest a lot of money into center backs. This block right on the line right here. First of all, I think David De Gea's position in here was kind of sketchy and questionable. He's leaving a lot of room over here for Lewandowski. The ball goes in. Varane is in the right position. This was in the 94th minute, so this pretty much has given us the win. So, overall, a great win for Manchester United. Erik Ten Hag, once more, as he has shown many times throughout the season, is able to change a game with his substitutions and his tactical tweaks. Now, on to Sunday against Newcastle. Hopefully, we win our first trophy of the season and we kickstart a winning streak under Erik Ten Hag, and on to the quarterfinals of the Europa League. So, guys, I hope that you've enjoyed this tactical analysis. I apologize. I feel a little bit under the weather. That's why the energy is a little bit down, but I hope that you like it anyway. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and cheers.